in a truck in a parking lot. I know that didn't rhyme too well, but I'm not Dr. Seuss either. So anyway, in this episode, we are going to talk about time freedom versus financial freedom. And you might be wondering, well, don't you need financial freedom to get time freedom? And the answer is yes. Yes, you do. But where I'm going with this is the same thing that we've all thought, we all seen, and we all have suspected from many people. How did people like Elon Musk get to where they were, or the Jeff Bezos, or the people that own the very mighty Papa John's? They all started with one pepperoni slicer, and they made themselves one pizza at a time and became the galactic empire that they are today. So, but what I'm truly trying to get at is they never found contentment. Okay? So work with me here. Work with me. Work with me. Work with me. So they were never content with anything that they did. It's always push to the next bigger thing. Push to the next bigger thing. Push to the next bigger thing. I'm not saying that the people in this community, the ORAC community, and the people that do real estate and the people I talk to don't have a shutoff switch where they'll be content and stop one day. That's not all what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when you get to a certain point, you need to start to remind yourself and looking at your calendar. What is important to you isn't on your calendar. Why is it not on your calendar? Hey, Jason, how you been? Dion Wannabe, hello. And you have to figure out for yourself where it is that your enough is enough. If you've got enough money coming in to the point where you can live the life that you want to live from, for example, in my case, rental properties, and I've already won the game, why? I know how I am. I'm going to keep playing the game because I like playing the game. But I'm not going to let the game overwhelm me and, completely uproot and destroy the rest of my life. That's not at all what I'm going to do. It's okay to do a few flips a year. It's okay to keep working and buying the occasional good deal. Mr. Fun, how are you today? And it's okay to keep moving forward, but what if we just slowed it down and just enjoyed life? What if you got into, I'll use myself for example. What if I got into my fancy little truck here and just decide, hey, I'm going to go for a day trip and wind down the windows and let the stink roll out of here, and we can go up to the mountains and enjoy the leaves and everything else. All-nighter hider. The most famous man in Vegas has come here to join us. So that's what I'm trying to get at, is just you have to know when enough is enough and when to turn it off. Now, for me at the moment, like that's years and years and years away. And I'm only bringing this up now just because it's a way for me to actually remind myself to take my own advice. I'm going to come out with another video. I'm not sure if it'll get demonetized or not. I'm not even monetized, so I'm not sure if I really even care. But I want to title the video "The Advantages of a Shitbox." And what I want to talk about is driving paid off vehicles or vehicles you can get for cheap and that kind of stuff. I think it's going to be a good episode. I'm not sure. I would actually like to word it a different way, but I'm not sure quite how to word like a fancy car. The fancy frou-frou on wheels is keeping you broke. Did you see? Okay, did you guys see? Okay, I seen in vehicles now. Okay, that I guess they warm up they warm up. You have hot, cold, air conditioning, defrost, all those fancy doodads. Doodads. Did you see that there's vehicles out there that people are complaining that they just don't get warm enough? That 8 minutes is too long to get the cab. It was a truck, a cab warm. So they now put in a heated steering wheel, a heated shifter, heated armrests, and as well as a heated seat. I'm just like, why do you need all this fancy frou-frou stuff? Like, I just, I don't know. It's not for me. I'm not a frou-frou guy. I mean, I got hand crank windows. Oh, I never heard that song. I'll have to check it out all nighter. Yeah, I'm sure the uneducated comics probably has a few videos like that. He kind of brings it up about every 3 or 4 episodes. Usually when he starts talking about cars, I like to bring up that his S10 would be cooler if it was a manual. It would be cooler if it was a manual. I'm just saying, just pointing it out there. Oh, all nighter, you would know this. Did Simon and I announce what his vehicle was today on his episode? I didn't watch it yet. But let's see. Okay, I only have a few minutes left before I go into work. So, real quick, I'll talk about the okay, yeah, like I said, I'm sure he posted a video today. I didn't watch. I was getting ready for work. So I got a few minutes left. I'll go over what this week's projects in hold. And so I need to, when I get in there, shoot a message to someone. And I'm going to try and get the flooring done this week. And get the baseboards installed. And it seems like people are playing around a lot with all the stuff. So I might end up the following week hiring movers just to, like, I'm going to load up my truck full of all the little stuff I'm not going to sort out, drive it to Goodwill, get a tax write-off, come back with the trailer, hire movers to get all the big stuff, the couches and all that stuff, just get it out of there so I can get it cleaned up and get it listed. So yeah, I'm probably realistically looking at 2 to 3 weeks to getting all that taken care of, and it will be fun and amazing and a fantastic good time. And like I said before, you guys are here to see the good, the bad, the ugly, and the fantasticness, and the hair. You cannot forget the hair and the big hats. So anyway, until next time, hope you guys have sunshine on your shoulders and an evening full of awesomeness. Time to make a goofy face as it goes off.